Album review.
Album review. By the way, I'd like to say real quick, thank you for all your views on the Eminem video. I kind of half expected that, but not at the same time. I'm scared, but like, thank you. So this episode, we're going to be talking about an album that Jake suggested.
I drunk purchased this shirt.
That's a good start. This is Scumdogs of the Universe by GWAR.
The album shirt.
That's our physical representation.
Oh, by the way, I could not afford a CD because these CDs are kind of expensive.
We'll just use
so
the shirt.
we'll use Jake's shirt
Yeah.
and also put it on screen somewhere. There you go.
Somewhere
So,
around here.
Jake, would you like to give us some background for this album?
Okay, so Zach, you're gonna like background because you like lore and
This
stuff,
is
right?
the lore. This is not.
As one thing, there's one thing you should know about me, and I love useless lore. It really makes my day.
Alright, are you ready? So
Okay.
this is the band lore,
So-
not like the actual band though.
So GWAR, they're human. They call them human slaves. The people that are that's their human slaves for. So like Dave Brocky and them,
yeah,
they found the band in
the actual
Virginia,
people.
somewhere, right?
Yes, they're from Virginia. I
Yeah,
think.
I forget where at
I
Virginia.
couldn't tell you where they're from.
But GWAR is an alien band from the planet Scumdogia. They got banished to Earth. Don't know what they did. Haven't really read up on that. But they've been in Antarctica for years, and then until when they first came out with their first album. Was it like in the 90s something? I'm not looking that up.
No, it's the 80s.
80s.
Oh, 80s,
It's
yeah.
hello.
I was saying this one. That's when their manager, Sleazy P. Martini, came in and found them and made them a metal thrash band. It's like, you guys should make music. We'll give you all the drugs on this planet that you can consume, alcohol, whatever. Just make music, entertain.
Bro, you forgot that they fucked apes to create human.
Yeah, that was, pretty much they fuck apes to kill the human race, which they say in one of the songs. They hate people. They pretty much kill people on stage. The band consists of, at this time for Scumdogs of the Universe, frontman Odorous Arungus, drummer Jizmac the Gusher, on rhythm guitar, Ballsack Jaws of Death, on lead guitar, Postilius Maximus, and on bass, Beefcake the Mighty.
This is like
Jesus.
this album is like very
Whatever their real
very
names are,
crazy,
I don't know.
and they're insane. They're insane stuff. It's so over the top
Yeah.
and crazy and such for the shock value that I can't even be offended by anything in it because it's just so fucking silly.
It's just
It's
ridiculous.
so goddamn goofy.
I love it.
This is not a band that plays around
Like you
with...
can't take
like-
it seriously.
Like,
Not
their,
at all.
Their motto was, if you can't listen to our music and laugh, then you don't really need to listen to our albums. Because of how fucking over the top it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
So even for their shows, I want to go to one, but like for their shows, they don't give a fuck who you are. Like they'll bring out politicians on stage. Doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican. They'll bring out politicians, chop their heads off, and then spray blood into the crowd.
Yeah, they go
And then
crazy.
So like they're
GWAR
I
is
seen
like
a clip
their
with
stage shows.
with,
They're an amazing stage band.
I seen a clip from Odorous, and there's a lot of dicks and sexual innuendos in here and with this band.
And yeah.
This time when Odorous, he has this giant fucking, I guess, rocket cock, you would call it, called the Cuttlefish of Cthulhu. And I seen a clip, he's standing like this, spraying whatever the fuck's coming out. He goes, I don't know if that's blood, piss, or jizz, but you're getting covered in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's GWAR.
They are very over the fucking
They
top.
are over the
But
top.
let's actually talk about this album, which many consider to be their magnum opus.
Now-
Yup, this is pretty much their top album.
Now
Their best album.
I'm gonna come clean with something I told AJ already.
Oh god.
When I listened to the album, I still had my shuffle on Spotify, so I listened to the whole album shuffled.
Oh.
But to be fair, that's not a bad thing
Yeah, you
because
still
all the
listen to
songs
that
are completely contained. Like none of them have anything to do with
No.
the album. Doesn't
They
flow into each
don't.
other at all. There's no transition between songs.
All
They're
over the
all like every
Yeah,
song
it
is
worked.
its own
You got
story.
lucky this time.
Yeah, every song was its own story, so it didn't even fucking matter.
You got lucky.
So
Zach.
I also
Don't
forgot.
do that again.
I also forgot of what GWAR stands for. It stands for God, what awful racket.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much
Yes.
what they say. That's what That's
And
what they count their music
I'll put
as.
one more thing in before we start talking about the tracks. Is I first heard of GWAR through Beavis and Butthead of all
Yeah.
things.
They do it all.
Yeah.
Like, you think of it, they've probably done it.
Yep.
Or
So
they had it.
let's
They
get
fucking-
started
they-
on
yeah.
the album though, because
So
it's very interesting to me.
the first song, this has one of the best lines in it too, is the Salamizer.
Salmonizer?
Yeah, Salmonizer. However the fuck to say it. I can't
The
English.
Salamizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I liked that one. I thought that one was
I
The
thought
best-
that one was goofy.
Yeah.
The best line is suck a dick along.
Suck a dick along.
Wait, because it just stops and it goes, suck a dick along. And I was like, what the fuck? And it goes
I
back
listened to that. I listened to this at work and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Jesus.
So the next one is Maggots.
I'm not a fan of this one.
This one
It's
was-
kind
to
of
be honest.
Once you get
lame.
past the zzz through the whole song,
Mhm.
it's not a bad song.
I don't know. This might be my least
I
favorite.
feel like
on the
a
album.
lot of one of my bigger complaints about the album is that
Oh,
a lot of those songs have sensory overload where they put
Yes.
way too many larynx and
They
like
put a lot.
way too much shit on like bagpipe, keyboard, fucking bass, fucking electric guitar, fucking synth, like everything at the same time though. So
Yeah.
it's just absolute sensory overload and like it's just like
What the fuck is going on?
See them on stage, it's over the top.
Yeah.
Because you're like, when you go see them on like live, you pretty much got to be in the front row to get the full experience. You're leaving you can go clean and
Wear clothes
Fine.
you don't care about is
Yeah.
what he's getting at.
Luke knows how to play this one. It's Sick of You.
I kind
So
of like
this is their-
one.
This
is
one's my
their most
favorite.
favorite
This is their
song.
most famous
This
song.
is probably also my
That's
favorite
one of the
song on
most
album.
recognized.
Yeah, this
It's
is
probably
mine.
my favorite one too.
Fun fact, because Jake said it, I used to play that song in a cover band I was with before we split apart. And that was actually the least favorite crowd song. Nobody liked it. Nobody liked
Yeah,
that
because
song.
you're
GWAR's
You guys
more
were
obscure
performing
to
for,
like the general public.
Yeah,
like
like
college parties and stuff, like small little parties and stuff like
Yeah,
like that. So
but I mean, some kids recognized it and were jumping around for it, but the rest of the crowd just
it's
didn't
like,
know how to
oh,
react.
what is this? Yeah. The next one's their game show, and this is the first song on
That one was
this is the
fun.
first one where the frontman Odorous does not sing at all.
Yeah, they
This
they
is
switch
their
out.
this
a
is
few
their
times.
their manager, the guy who found them,
Sleazy
P. Martini.
Yeah.
And this is a game show where they just kill people you hate. So for the
Yeah.
90s, it was hippies, skinhead Nazis,
Yep.
and what was the other one? There's
Skinhead
three.
neo-Nazis and then the gangster rappers, right?
I think the gangster rapper was the other one.
Yeah, that one was kind of fun.
Well,
was
that
like-
was
because
a-
it's
that
fun.
was a skit,
it's just,
right?
It's just really crazy.
No, it's like a full
That
song.
was a song.
Yeah.
It's a full song because like it's pretty much like a game show, and you go, "Alright, next up we have a hippie. You fucking dirty hippie.
yeah,
and
it was all that kind of
I
stuff.
have
Yeah, I like that.
Let's
shit.
spin the wheel. Let's see who wins. Boom! Oh, your head just got blown off."
That was a fun one.
It's fun. Next is The Years Without Light. This one was good. This one was
one's
more
alright.
like thrash it.
Yeah.
The next one is King Queen.
I
This
liked
one
this
was-
one.
This one was goofy
This
as
one
shit.
was
This
really
one was
goofy.
goofy.
This is a little fucking nut.
I thought it said something, but it didn't. But I'm not gonna say it on camera because it's
Okay. That's
not
good.
not.
not
Good
Not
too.
appropriate for children under the age
The
of
next
15.
is Horror of Yig, which this is one of my favorites.
This one's
I
alright.
didn't like this one.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this one.
I like
honest.
the bagpipes. It's another goofy start,
This was
but then it goes.
This was one of the biggest sensory overload songs. Where
Yeah.
there was just so much shit.
I
going on.
like
Yeah,
I
it
like
was-
this one.
It was
like, I
kinda
couldn't
nuts for me.
hear over the
I
bagpipes.
I couldn't really give you my full like view on it because I just was like Zach. It was kind of way too much in the
It's
first half.
Yeah.
way too
And
much
then-
going on.
Because of the shit that I listen to now, it's like, holy fuck, that's a little bit over the top as compared to a regular band mix. Like,
Mhm.
god damn, like they got to
No, that fits right into what I listen to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Next is Vlad the Impaler.
that was okay.
That was
one,
good.
I liked
That
that
one's
one.
alright.
That one was like not one of my favorites, but I liked it.
It was decent.
This is-
to me.
This is another one, black and huge, and you
This
can
one
already
was
tell
like-
of
This
what
one
this
was
one
fucking
is.
funny as
Fucking-
shit.
That was so
I
fucking.
hated
tell
this
what it's
one.
talking
I hated
about.
This one. I hated this one. It was
I
so
was laughing my
stupid.
ass off with
It was.
this one.
I liked it. I thought
Black
it was
and
hilarious.
huge.
And he's talking about Cuttlefish of Cthulhu. That's what he's talking about.
Cuttlefish of Cthulhu.
The next one is Love Surgery.
That one.
This one was good, but
Yeah.
pretty much they're doing surgery.
This one.
Where's
Like
the cool
this-
place to park?
That's the last one.
Oh, okay.
The next one's another one of my favorite songs on this album. It's Death Pod.
I liked this one
I actually
too.
That one
like
was
Death
good.
Pod. Death Pod is cool.
Yeah,
And it
that
actually-
was a good one.
It kind of has a little bit of a breakdown to it because he does the ha ha. Now you shall receive the heat-seeking martial missile.
What the fuck?
That's what he says. The next one's Sexecutioner.
This
Sexecutioner!
Which
This
this
one's
is one of
great.
the.
This is so fucking
So-
stupid. I hate this one.
Oh, come on.
The
When you
Sexecutioner.
need a break from the killing and maiming just for the raw impact of sex.
So pretty much what it is, like everyone that's part of GWAR, like even their workers, like their stage guys that set up,
The roadies.
yeah, the roadies and stuff, they call that the slave pit.
The slave pit.
So like pretty much if you work for GWAR, you're GWAR's slave. That's what they call you, and you're just scum nothing. That's pretty much what they think of you. So the Sexecutioner is one of their characters that they have. So
kind of like Method Man,
so
and there's someone named Method Man. It's the same thing.
yeah. So like he
It's
doesn't
his song,
really.
he wrote it.
He's one of their other like the characters that comes out like I guess stage prop or hype person.
Okay.
But I don't know what you call it. And like they also have like another character, Sawboard Destructo, which is like their enemy. He wants to destroy GWAR. So there's a whole fucking
there's
lore
a
to it.
whole lore to
Oh,
it.
It's
I need to
wild.
know more.
So that's Sexecutioner. Next one is Cool Place to Park.
The closing track.
Yep,
This
this
one
is
was
the
also
closing.
just meh for me.
But also like you guys probably didn't listen to any of the stuff with the newer singer,
No,
Blowfire.
I've only listened to this album.
So Luke listened to that, and you
There's a complete
recognize
there's a
the
complete
singer.
difference, yeah. Like you can tell there's a different dude singing.
So
it sounds
it's-
a little familiar.
Is it like the
Which-
same guy?
It is.
It's the new singer.
Yeah.
But for this time period, like when this was, that was Beefcake.
Yeah, he was. See,
That
like
was the bassist, Beefcake the Mighty. He's
Yeah.
singing in this.
And Beefcake's the one with the helmet with the horns.
Yeah, the Gladiator.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that was Scumdogs of the Universe. What'd you all think of it?
I thought it was the goofiest fucking shit in the
This
world.
is the
I already-
goofiest album we've listened to.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the most out there.
The
Alright,
fucking
so-
silliest shit out there. I
That's
gotta
the
see
new
some
band.
shit.
I've seen
them now.
I've seen the pictures.
it was one of these bands before I became like a fucking metalhead. This was one of the bands like I kept hearing about, and like I tried to listen to them a little bit. I was like, I don't really know. And then
Jesus.
I like fully like started listening to them. I was like, wait, they're actually not bad. I thought these were like fucking wild. Well, it's wild, but I thought this was gonna be like hard, like stuff like I'm into now.
Yeah,
Which back
but
when I
it's clearly
originally heard
not.
about them, it's not.
It is very thrashy. It's
It's-
still
yeah,
thrash metal,
it's-
so
it's
it's not
it is.
super
Fucking
heavy.
shit. All the people, dude.
For
All
what?
the
Yeah.
people that they've had.
Yeah, they've had a massive lineup of.
The
of
only
people.
one that pretty much has died is Odorous, Dave
Yeah.
Rocky.
So
Who's the chick?
That's like Voldania or something. I forget her fucking name.
okay, so should we go to the ratings then?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Jake, you go
All right.
first since you picked the album. What
So-
do you rate this album?
I rate this album. I'm gonna say 7
7. Okay.
because like this is one of their better albums. This is what kind of got me in the GWAR, minus the whole stuff of their how funny they are. How
yeah,
like they're
outside of
quick
like
one-liners and
yeah,
stuff, and
just like
going
the
to
music
concerts.
itself,
Yeah.
though.
I still want to go to a concert because if you like any type of thrash or metal, you just have to go just to experience that concert. I've heard. So yeah, I'm giving it a 7.
Fucking shit.
Luke, you want to go next?
I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm fucking beat.
Damn.
I'll give it like a. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm gonna give it a 5.
Wow.
It's so over.
Okay.
It's so over
It
the
is
fucking
very over the
top.
top.
It is so goofy, and on top of the fact that I've already heard and played the fuck out of Sick of You, it's just like, oh my god, I fucking heard it on repeat, so fucking much I had to skip it. But I think it's the goofiest fucking shit. I got nothing wrong with it. I think it's funny. It's just not. It's not something that I could continuously play on repeat. That's how
Yeah.
fucking goofy it is.
Okay, Zach, what about you?
I am gonna give this album a 4. I did not care for this.
Really?
I did not care for this album.
I thought you would have liked it
It
just
was
because of
so
how wild it is.
insanely goofy, and I just don't think I'm ever gonna listen to it again, except maybe like wait, Sick of You. Other than that, and like
Death Pod.
Death Pod,
Yeah.
because Death Pod I actually like. For the rest of the album, I did not care for at all.
Aw.
I did not. It was so, And, like I was a lot of those songs. I was kind of just waiting for the end, and like some of
Is it
them
done
are
yet?
very like just the sensory overload. I can't do when there's too much going on in a song. It's a problem.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Damn.
Like, it's not my favorite thing ever. I'd say it's above average. Like, I might listen to it again
Swear to
every
God.
once in a while, but I don't know.
Fucking
You
sad.
didn't say
There's a
what
lot
you-
of good songs on
You
there.
didn't say what you compared GWAR to, though.
Oh, what did I compare it to? I forgot.
You said it was like something with
it was like a
like
3
thrash something mixed with Tenacious D and
Oh
something
yeah, that's
else.
it. They're like a weird mix of thrash, Tenacious D, and the Dead Milkmen.
Yeah.
If you mix all 3 of those things together,
That's what you get GWAR.
That's what you get out of GWAR. But I'm gonna give it a 6.
Alright.
Alright, Zach, what are you picking this time?
I swear to God.
I have not picked in forever, bro. The last album I picked was Hail to the King.
We're gonna listen to the President's of the United States, the self-titled
Yo!
album.
It's
the
I
self-titled
knew
one.
this one was coming.
Is this like a meme one?
Thought of it.
Yeah, it's a little
Well,
bit.
Zach, obviously.
This isn't. We're gonna stay in the goofy territory for a little bit, but I like this album a lot more.